swear I am a comic. I moved to Los Angeles to pursue comedy from Chicago. Yeah, moved February 23rd of last year. Move was basically like my comedy, just like a fun idea ruined by terrible timing. Then, I mean, like, I got here and everything shut down in 3 weeks. And there was just no work to be had. Like, there's no service industry jobs, no entertainment jobs, and they didn't need a new host for Blue's Clues. I know. It's not an LA show unless you list roles you think you'd be good for. And then, cherry on top, I got COVID. Yeah. Woo! All right. Fellow tribesman. All right. Yeah. Nah. It sucked. It really sucked. But silver lining, my dad finally gave me something for Christmas. Nah. My dad's a good guy. He's a pilot. I told this to someone recently, and she goes, "Are you worried he has a second family?" Some of you aren't laughing. Like, so that's a common stereotype for pilots, that they're all family addicts. Because she didn't ask, "Are you worried that he cheats on your mom?" She asked, "Are you worried that somewhere else he also had 4 kids who all owe him money and call him Ray even though his name is Rich?" I'm like, you know what? My dad flies in the Midwest. I doubt he says, "You know what? I want more of this, but in Cleveland." Just doesn't add up. I love doing comedy. I love telling jokes. But as you already know, I bartend because that's what guys named Joe do. If your name's Joe, odds are you're like a bartender, mechanic, plumber, anything with a rag involved. Arsonist. After that Palisades fire, I was like, no, not one of our own. Too close to home, literally. No. If you haven't been, go, it's lit. I just kept along with weird stereotypes. I was at a different job bartending, and this guy came down and he had like a knee-gasm. You know what those are, when it's like you're just looking for a seat and you're just like, oh! The moment you came in here, you're like, I just want a seat. Drinks don't compare to that. So I asked him, like, "Are you okay, man?" He goes, "I just got off this flight from Dallas. Do you fly very much?" I said, "Well, yeah, my dad's a pilot, so I fly pretty often." And he says, "So you got some good 9/11 jokes." Keep in mind, he doesn't know that I do this. All this guy knows is that I'm a bartender, name's probably Joe, and that my dad is a pilot. This guy jokes about tragedies. I said, "Sir, I'm not just going to stand here and tell you 9/11 jokes. That's a 2-drink minimum." Guys, I believe there's 2 types of people in the world. The people who have the magic touch for inserting an N64 game cartridge. Yeah. And people who didn't have to move back in with their parents. One guess as to which one I was. The first one. Comedy's in a weird place right now. Like, I'm tired of white jokes. Sorry, that was the worst place to pause. That's a complete thought. I'm tired of white jokes being ruined by awkward white audience members. You know what happens? Have you seen this before? When, like, a comedian of color, or cock for short, will be on stage delivering some killer material about how, like, we either all talk like Flanders. And it's hilarious, but there's some awkward white person in the front row going, "I see what you did with the punchline, but I didn't ask for this privilege." It's like, white people, can we just talk about privilege like we talk about our jobs? Like, yeah, Don't love it, but the benefits.